National Football League.
Well, in lieu of a full cast of Falcons soaring in the upper air here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, we've got one that does take to the skies before kickoff. That is the mascot, Freddie Falcon. And at ground level, here they come. A cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field in Atlanta. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Panthers head coach. These guys making a statement last week, completely dismantling the opposition in that blowout win. Across the way, the head coach for the Falcons. These guys also able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one. Aubrey has the ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Heward up in the booth for this one. And off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Things going well so far. Showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young in Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback. That high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Design quarterback run here. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap now to Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Here we go, set, good, 60, set.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Come on, set, ready.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And this one doesn't go far. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look.
Check, pitch.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle, and he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Quick, yellow.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackled there by James Pierce.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hump on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Let's go. Ready, go. 52, blue.
Out of the gun, Young has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ready.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Check.
Young to throw it. They set up the screen. Brooks. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
It got down in distance. This group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Yellow.
Brooks is in for the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Leslie's extra point is up and good. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Park Leslie on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite and the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And only can get us a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ready.
3rd down, line to gain, 9 yards out.
Let's go now. W Lions. Blocking 18. Ready.
Getting him on the dive. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
33, yellow. Ready.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look.
Check pink.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Young working from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Christian Harris on the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Kate, I think that was the time to play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Looking to return from the 29. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the 2nd time. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set, snap, tap to 60, tap to 60. Let go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, ready?
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Go! Hawk 70, Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Rig, rig. Ready, ready?
Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that 1st. It's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
We're going for this. Gets this one to London. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
70, Timberwolf. No, no.
Running down the pistol here with Patterson. And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Once again, Patterson. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Here we go. Shot. Viking 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Red. 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
They're going to try to throw for it. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
At the 19-yard line.
70 line.
Now toss it to Edwards, running right. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
3rd and long for him here. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. There's a 44-yard look from the right hand.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line.
Hut. 33, yellow.
They'll start this drive with Brooks. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Check right.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. They're going play action. Young. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
Ready, red.
Looking to throw, Young. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken down at the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Now it's Young. Pass caught by Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Blue check.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On second down, it's Brooks. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Ready.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Ready.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Yellow. Line.
Here's Brooks. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention.
Here we go. Black
Young on the play action. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely, it's what you did to get down inside the red zone, but so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
Now here come the Falcons on offense. And as much as they like getting that interception, Brock, they are in a tough spot, taking over at the 1-yard line.
On the ready.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. COVID-19. Ready.
Throwing from his own end zone. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Panthers get to that one.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events.
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free.
Hiking 18.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. That's a pickup of 4 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Some much-needed breathing room acquired on that last play. They're set up at the 12.
Panthers 60. Panthers 60. Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Check. Panthers. 60 Eagles.
From the pistol, here comes Edwards. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
To the air on 3rd and long. Just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost them. That is a safety. So after the safety, we're going to see a free kick from the 20-yard line. Taken at the 2. He dodged the tackle, and he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Panthers set to take the field. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Hands off here for Brooks. Man, those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's out to just a yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Tight end in motion left.
White.
Now Young. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
Ready up.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On play action, here's Young. Looking for his fullback now. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On the give, it's Brooks. And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. He's stopped a step short of that first down marker.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
52 blue. Ready.
A third down run with Brooks. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Let's go now. Red, 38.
Fourth down, Young throwing. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Black clock.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Quick, yellow.
They give it to him again. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers go up by 12. Podlesny tacks on the extra point. And the Panthers bump the lead up to 13 points. Now Podlesny on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run in 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Finds his back, it's Robinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll throw it here on first. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
At the Panthers' 46-yard line.
Pass play now. That one's incomplete over the middle. That throw intended for Drake London. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
It's now 3rd down.
Cut my team. Cut my team. Panthers 50. Panthers 50.
They look to throw. That one complete to Pitts. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10.
Sticking to the air here. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
18 reps. Liking 18.
Third down from the gun. It's his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So it's second down coming up.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing it again here. Throw left side, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. Second down coming up.
Second and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They are throwing it again. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Breaking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete, and maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up fourth down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Warriors 70, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Fourth down, pass coming. That one connects. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons making a one-score game before halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Panthers headed out on offense again just before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They send the tight end in motion left. It's Young to throw here on first. Netting on the slant. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He's back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.